Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the July month's transits and what is the impact going to be on all the 12 ascendants or the moon signs, whichever resonates more with you. Please do stay tuned and do watch the summary part wherein I will be sharing with you what exactly is happening in this month. What are the planetary motions and how are they going to be globally impacting us all? So please stay tuned. The summary part is very essential to be heard of. And then in the letter segment, of course, about the forecast based on your ascendant moon sign or your Dasha Lord, whichever resonates more with you. You can make your Dasha Lord, that is where your Dasha Lord is, your first house. Suppose Jupiter is in Capricorn, so make Capricorn your first house and then see how the transits are happening. So Capricorn becomes sort of an ascendant for you. That is why, the predictions cannot be the same every Dasha. So do that. And you can also, if it is a long Dasha, Venus, suppose 20 years, so do check the Antra Dasha also. And these are all very general predictions that I'll be taking up. So these are going to be just impacting you in a very minuscule level. So do not go by it very seriously. And if you want to actually go in for what exactly is happening in your life in a particular sphere of life, so definitely you can book a reading with me. August slots are open still. So you can just book a reading, and I'll be launching the discounts also very soon. Maybe in by the August month, I think I will be launching the discounts also. So if at all you want to book the reading for August, I will be definitely declaring that when I'm going to be starting on and launching the discounts. Because the Diwali discount, the festive discounts might not be happening this year. So I'm preponing them because I'll be traveling at that time. So what exactly is happening this month? I'll be sharing with you the transit positions. And as you can see, this is the chart of the July month. So the Kala Purusha Kundli, the zodiac man, as we say, which starts from Aries. And this is going to be like Mars and Rahu in the Aries sign, no change. And then we have Venus, Mercury to start with in the Taurus sign, and then we'll be leaving this zone and we'll be moving into one by one in Gemini sign. I'll be sharing the dates in the in this particular presentation only. So make a note of the dates also. It's just that this kind of a chart, when you see it, stays in your mind. So that's why the pictorial form. Sun is also going to be leaving this zone of Gemini and will be transiting through the Cancer sign, and Rahu Ketu are going to be in the same axis. Saturn is going to be coming backwards and is going to be transiting through Capricorn. Again, it's going to be demoted. Jupiter is going to turn retrograde by the end of the month. And Navmansha positions, of course, will be changing. And we have a new moon and full moon this month. So all that coming up in this video. So see, Sun is going to be in Gemini from the 15th of June till the 15th of July. So when Sun is in Gemini sign, the communication is very important, plays a very important role. And when is in Cancer sign, so this becomes the place where you're going to be having a lot of focus on your home, on your mother, on your comforts and your property, happiness, because Cancer is a sign of a deeper inner exploration. So this is a very good time for one and all to explore something new, something big, and of course, be more responsible about your feelings and your situations also. On the global level, the leaders might be making major decisions related to their country, their policies, and maybe they will be making some decisions very emotionally also. And Sun being the, in the sign ruled by Moon. So this is going to be definitely more towards the emotional bent of mind. You will draw a boundary. You will be very much to yourself also, maybe, it's for one and all. I'm saying this is all about the global level. How is it going to be impacting us? And Mars is conjunct Rahu. I've made a separate video of the same. Please do watch that video. It is definitely very, very positive video, because Mars is going to be in a conjunction with Rahu. So again, it is not just positive, but it is a very important video. If you felt that it is giving only negatives, it definitely has positives attached to it. When there is a negative, you're prepared for it. So definitely there is something positive about the video. So do watch that video as well. Mercury is going to be leaving the zone of Taurus on the 2nd of July and will be transiting through 3 signs this month. So this is going to be from the 2nd of July to the 17th of July in Gemini sign. So when you see Mercury is going to be in its own zone, and it's going to be forming that Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga, that is Bhadra Yoga also. And this is the time to communicate. This is also the time when you will find yourself involved in the fields related to finance. So financials are going to get better. Market trends are going to improve. And also this is the time when you are going to be communicating, or if you are into communication industry, that's going to flourish. And in case education industry is going to do better. And also there will be, like, you will be handling many, many tasks. And on the global level, there will be major decision making, policy making, people who are, planning their travels. All that is going to actually culminate during this time. And also this is going to be giving you objectivity. You will not be postponing things, and you'll be taking everything into account. And relationship with, it said that when Mercury is in Gemini, relationship with women become better, and women become very important, aspect of lives. And on the global level, we'll be hearing more news about female counterparts during this time. Mercury will be transiting through Cancer sign from 17th of July till the 1st of August. So you will become very emotional during this time, and you'll be thinking in a very, thinking about property matters, thinking about how you can decorate your place, or meeting people, calling home many people, all that is when Mercury is in Cancer sign. Venus is going to be in Taurus till the 13th of July. And will be transiting through Gemini. So again, Gemini is going to get very active, because Gemini is a sign where the communication is actually very, very important. So when you have, when Venus is in Gemini, so you will be having a lot of communication with people, and there will be major decision making which will be coming through. And Venus is female counterparts, luxury, romance, beauty. So this will be in the limelight. Venus in Gemini, and Mercury is also going to be in Gemini. So this is going to aggravate the communication and upliftment of women counterparts. Jupiter is in Pisces since the 13th of April, and it's going to be till the next year, April in Pisces sign. It's going to turn retrograde by the end of the month, that is on the 29th of July. And it's going to be retrograde till the 24th of November. So when a planet gets retrograde, it forgets its own significations. Remember, I have told you many, many times. So when this Jupiter is getting retrograde, so you must understand that there is some important event which we can anticipate. Jupiter is the most pious, most planet, and when it turns retrograde, it starts behaving like Venus. I've told in many, many videos about it, and it's going to be in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. I've already made the video of the same also. Please do watch that video. Jupiter is finance, Jupiter is banking, Jupiter on the global level. If you see, there will be some major decisions coming through. And this is very good for education, industry, travels. If you want to start anything related to NGOs or charitable institutes or educating people. So this is a very positive transit. But when Jupiter is turning retrograde, these things might just get negatively impacted also. And this is a very common phenomena. Jupiter turns retrograde every year. So does Saturn. So these are very common phenomena, but yes, they are turning retrograde. So they are going to be forgetting their own significations, and they're closest to the earth. So they will be giving the maximum results also. That's going to be happening from the 9th of July till the 24th of November. And also we have in Libra Navmansha from the 4th of June till the 2nd of July. And then it is going to be in Scorpio Navmansha from the 2nd to the 29th of July. And then moves further on in Scorpio in retrogression. So Scorpio Navmansha is going to get activated. And Scorpio people will be feeling the results more. So why we narrow it down to the Navmansha, so that you can understand the how is it impacting you personally, where your Scorpio sign is. So it will impact you even more. Saturn is in Aquarius since 29th of April, as you can see, and it's going to be in Aquarius till the 12th of July, and it's going to be coming back to its previous sign where it's completed its span, its stay. So this is a demoted Saturn coming back to its previous sign where he doesn't want to go, but it's its own zone. So definitely it's not that bad. But yes, if any planet turns retrograde and comes back to the previous sign, it's called demoted and it's not happy. But yes, here it is considered to be a touch and go kind of a scenario. So from 12th of July till the 18th of January next year, it's going to be in Capricorn. And then Aquarius, it's going to be from 18 Jan 2023 to 2025 March. So this is like, a very unsettling kind of an energy, because, Saturn is a very it's a huge planet, and its stay is for 2.5 years in a particular zone. So when Saturn is not in it's in an erratic movement, so major decisions come through. Decisions as in like if something is about to complete, it's not going to complete, it's going to get postponed. So that is why it is called a limbo kind of a situation for one and all. People will feel that, they are, not getting any results. Something, whatever they are doing, they will feel this kind of an energy even more, that that thing is not happening. It's not coming to a conclusion. We are not getting that decision. Okay, so that will be a limbo kind of a situation when Saturn is in Capricorn. Finally, when it goes through Aquarius, it will be a good time. And as you know, that it is going to be Sarasati, which will be starting for Capricorn people, like it's going to be for, for Capricorn, and ending of Sagittarius people. So, well, I have made a separate video, many parts, so you can just go back and watch that as well. And the retrogression is going to be thrice when this Saturn is going to be in the sign of Aquarius. So 5th June to the 23rd of October 2022, this retrogression is happening. And from the 12th of July to the 18th of 12th of July till the 23rd of October, it's going to be in Capricorn. So 5th June to the 12th of July in Aquarius, and from 12th of July to the 23rd of October in retrogression in Capricorn. And then, of course, in Aquarius sign, these 2 dates are right now not that important. Saturn is in Dhanisha Nakshatra, and it's going to be in Capricorn. Now 2 padas are in Capricorn and 2 padas are in Aquarius. So it's coming backwards. So in Virgo Navmansha from 12th of July till the 29th of August, and Leo Navmansha from 29th August to the 23rd of October in retrogression. Then starts moving forward again. So again, these are the dates which are very important, and these are the Navmansha movements in Capricorn. So Virgo people and Leo people will be getting impacted even more. It's said that they are in their Sadesati phase, when Saturn is transiting over in Navmansha, their Virgo sign. And if you have your moon also in Virgo Navmansha or Leo Navmansha, then this is definitely Sadesati phase. But it is for the time being, 12th of July till the 29th of August, and 29th of August till the 23rd of October. If you can understand this, perfect. Otherwise, you can skip this portion and you can jump to your sign, which I'll be taking up in very soon. Also, Rahu Ketu transit, true nodes and mean nodes, I have already made video of the same. Please go back and watch. And people are asking me to make the video on Rahu transiting through Bharani Nakshatra, but I will be doing that video because as per the true nodes, this transit is happening only after the 12th of July. So that's why the video is not aired yet. Yeah, as per the mean nodes, it's already happened in the month of June. So from the 17th of March till the 30th of November 2023, this is going to be the true nodes, and this is 12th of April 2022 to 30th of October 2023 is the mean nodes, transit of Rahu Ketu in Aries Libra. So these are the Navmansha movements from July 12th onwards till the 6th of February in Bharani. So please make a note. It's very, very clearly mentioned because of the colors. You can easily make out that the Bharani transit is going to be, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. These are the Charan backward movement of Rahu. So in the fourth pada, from July 12th till the August 13th. So this is what I'm going to be covering in this video. So just make a note, these are important. And then we have a new moon in obviously on the June 29th, and it begins it is till the okay, it is 29 June. Okay, I'll mention it in the description box about the Amavasya in July. So we have a Guru Purnima, that is full moon on the 13th of July, which is very important, and something I'm planning to do. So I'll share with you soon about the Guru Purnima also. So this was it. I think you have understood the whole transit positions. It might sound very boring to some, but yeah, these are very important dates. You must make a note of these dates, and I'll be sharing with you the transit positions impacting you personally, and also the dates I'll be giving you. So make a note of the dates also, whether this is a good time or not. So depending on your lagna, I'll be sharing with you the dates also. So stay tuned. So let me share the screen and start with the transit positions along with the sign wise predictions. All right, so let's start with the Aries first. How is this month for Aries natives? So let's explore. Aries natives, you must understand that your Lagnesh is in the first house, and it is going to be there the whole month long. And it's conjunct Rahu. So any decision that comes through, you must be very cautious about it. You will feel an outburst of energy. You will feel very enthusiastic about things. Venus, Mercury are also going to be in Gemini. So you're very communicative. You're very all charged up. Very good for marketing people, very good for communication, journalists, whosoever you are in contact with. You will be actually having a lot of energy. Whatever you will pick and choose, you will be actually doing it in impulse. So make sure that whatever you do, just take it easy. Don't get carried away. You might be making decisions related to your property matters this month, and you are going to be deciding about your marriage relationships also. You might just make wrong choices. So do not get carried away in your relationships also. I will be sharing with you the dates. Thankfully, your Jupiter is also turning retrograde by the end of the month. So that means that it's moving backwards towards the previous sign. So that is coming to your 11th house. So this is going to be like fulfillment of desires. It's the time when you will be feeling a lot of energies, and you will feel that you can now do things, be more innovative, be more inclined towards the investment part, making money out of money. So this is going to be the main month for you, the main areas which are going to get active. But you have to be extra cautious about your decision making and impulse, as I told you previously. Venus is going to be till the 13th of July here in the second house, very positive. Mars in the first house is forming a Ruchaka yoga. So you do have a Saturn coming backwards and is going to be forming a Sasa yoga also. So that is again very positive for you. So two Mahapurusha yogas which are going to be actually helping you make decisions related to your workplace also. Just make sure that during the transit that I'm telling you from the 6th to the 11th of this month, July month, just make sure that you are very calm. You can have problems and complications with your siblings, with your neighbors. You can pick up a fight, or there can be some short journey you're traveling by road. So just be little extra cautious when you're traveling. With your co-workers, you can just pick up some kind of unnecessary argument and then you repent later. So don't do that. Understand the other person during this time, especially. You can be very emotional and you might make decisions related to your property matters from the 12th to the 15th. That's definitely positive. Or you'll be spending more time with your family members. You'll be signing some contracts related to your own house. Maybe you're going to be buying vehicles. You're deciding about your family. Some major decisions coming through. 16th to the 20th is the time to connect with the children. Romance, you might be very aggressive in your romance. You might be having physical relationship with your partner also. You will be communicative and you will be actually exploring the creative self of yours also during this time. Some hobbies you'll be pursuing, sports activity you can do also. From the 21st till the 25th of July, this is the time to go in for any kind of loans, litigations, combating your enemies, anybody who is actually, going against you. You're going to be sorting things out. You're going to be following something like, a ritual or, some meticulous following of the routine, maybe starting some gym activity, following some diet, but you're going to be organized. There is a lot of energy in you. There is a lot of aggression also in you during this time. So utilize it. It's very positive. 26th to the 30th. Now, this is the time when you can have complications in your relationship. Your partner might be going away from you, traveling, or there can be some kind of arrangement where you are planning to stay separately for a while to decide whether you want to separate or not. Permanently. So this is the time when you should take yourself, take a break from each other and then decide. Don't take any decision in impulse that, no, we don't want to be in this relationship any longer. Also, there can be that you are going to be having some aggressive arguments, during, this phase with your partner, or you start some new relationship during this time, and it can lead to complications. Somebody from the past can appear and can also cause some trouble and issues in your life. So you have to be extra careful. You can be very aggressive at work. You are doing a lot of, projects in hand, and you're completing that also during this time. Lastly, towards the end of the month, you are going to be actually till the 5th of next month, also till August. This will be the time when you will have to take care of your health, communication with people. You might just get some inheritances or something related to insurance work done. Maybe paying off tax or something related to the other people's money you're going to be working through. So this is what the month looks like. But yeah, it is very good time for purchasing and selling of property, signing agreements, but make sure that you are actually going in for the meticulously reading of the things that you are, signing, the papers you're signing, any kind of contract, any kind of new business also, any new business deal. If you are taking up, you should be actually be making, giving some time and then making decisions. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, your Lagnesh is going to be going into the Gemini sign in the latter half, that is on the 13th of July onwards. So before that, it is going to be forming a Malavya yoga, that is a yoga which is one of the Pancha Mahapurusha yoga, especially for the babies born. Actually, I generally don't stress more on the transit yogas. And we should not look at the aspects also much, when we are talking about the transits. So when you're seeing that Venus is in the first house, so you're going to be making decisions related to your relationship. You're more focused on your wealth generation. So this is a very good, positive time to do so. If you want to plan any kind of travels, you can be doing that. Communication, latter half of the month, communication will be the key to success. But simultaneously, it is activating your second house, house of family, family values, also the people around you, related to your financials. So you will be maybe joining hands with somebody during this phase, and starting some new business or some new startup also. Spouse, partner might have some health issues, so you have to be extra careful. If you are solo, then it is about your relationship. Anybody, if you don't have your parents, somebody has asked me, what to do if if somebody has lost the parents, or somebody doesn't have the parents with them, or living with them and all, and they are not feeling those vibes, they're not compatible with their parents. So what to do when there is affliction visible? So it is not just about your father or the mother, it can be mother-like figure, father-like figure, guru, the elderly people around you. You are not, it's not that you're not getting connected with any, maybe your bosses, your seniors. Okay, somebody who is elderly, you will be having that kind of chemistry and bonding with them. So maybe you will be having somebody who is going through, you're going to be helping somebody if somebody is suffering. So that is something which is what this month looks like. And also there is a possibility of expenditures, travels, losses, theft while traveling during the middle part of the month, especially. And then we have Saturn transiting through your ninth house. This is a very positive time, because Saturn, as it is your yoga kara graha. It is definitely going to be giving you good results, even if it is in Capricorn, even if it is in Aquarius sign. But this is like, you have made a decision already, and now it is going to be a reversal time. Then finally, next year, you will be making the decisions related to your workplace, change of job, change of place. Maybe you will be taking up some new assignments and meeting people, some influential people also during this time. But yes, that's positive when it transits through your Aquarius sign next year. Jupiter is going to go retrograde by the end of the month. Till that time, it is going to be obviously stationary also. So anything to do with your financials, you have to make any kind of decisions, you should be doing that. Something to do with stocks, shares, crypto, anything which is which you feel you're comfortable doing. Don't get carried away. Don't get on it overboard. Never do anything you should be doing everything in moderation rather than going overboard. So any kind of decisions coming through will be helpful for you. Just take care of your health. Ketu is transiting your sixth house, Rahu in your 12th. You might be meeting somebody during this phase who is in the hospital. You will be taking good care of your health. Maybe whatever you are neglecting, you will be looking at it seriously this month. Mercury is also going to be transiting its own zone in the second house, so good for communication with people. Any kind of plans that you have to make, travel plans, Sun will be transiting in your third house, also the latter half of the month. So travel plans would be very good if at all you have to. And in case you have to, but yeah, be extra careful, because you have a Rahu Mars in the 12th house. This is also the house of travels, foreign lands, overseas. So you might just be having some problems, complications in the paperwork, or maybe you lose out on some theft can happen. So just be extra careful. It's just a very general reading, as I said. So some dates I'm giving you, just be extra careful during this time. Otherwise, it's going to be a good transit for you. Second, third, fourth, not a good period for making decisions related to your financials, parking your funds. Maybe there will be some losses, or maybe you are going to be spending too much money on something. So just lie low. I would say just cut down on that. If at all you have to, just defer it to the next week. Second, third, fourth, you should avoid. And also from the I would suggest that, 13th, 14th, 15th is also the time when you have to be careful in relationship, careful about your financials. Also take care of your health during these 3 days. You might be, eating wrong foods, or maybe you're working out too much. So it can lead to some health issues. And also if you have to go in for some cosmetic thing, any kind of cosmetic surgery or something, avoid 13th, 14th, 15th. Okay. Also 19th, 20th, 21st. These are also not that favorable dates, but yes, if you have to make decisions related to your financials, positive, but for your health, not good. So take care, extra care during this time. Rest of the transit positions are very good. 30th, 31st, only you have to take care of your financials, travel plans, and also some PR work or anything related to your application, wherever you have to apply for application. This is not the right date. So just avoid 30th and 31st. All right. And remedy I can give you, what you should be doing during this month is cut down on your expenditures. You are going to get overboard. You're going to be very spendthrift. And also in your relationship, your partner, you have to actually chant Saraswati chants, or you can donate something in whites. You can donate something in blacks. Or you can split dal, that is the pulses, the black and the white pulses. You can donate also to the to the needy and the ones who need, who cannot afford. So just start donating and give it away. That is the best remedy for you, for your health. Also, it is going to be directly helping you in your health, improvement in your health. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, Mercury is going to be in your first house. That is something which is very positive from the second itself. It's going to be transiting out. So till the 17th, from the 2nd till the 17th, it's a very beautiful phase for you, because the Panchamahapurusha Yoga is being formed here. Jupiter, as it is transiting your 10th house. Again, there's a Panchamahapurusha. Hamsa Yoga is there, and then there is a Bhadra Yoga also. So this is for the babies born during this time. You're lucky, I would say straight away. It said that, it's very good for education. The child is very well literate, and Jupiter is also wisdom. Till the time it goes retrograde by the end of the month. So the whole month is beautiful for you. Good for your work, good for your enhancement in financials, good for communicating with people, striking a deal, anything which you have to complete, you can do that during this time. It's very, very positive time. If you are thinking of innovating something, if you want to start something new, startup or any kind of business, investments, so plan everything during this till the 17th. 2nd to the 17th is a very positive time. I'll give you the dates when you should avoid though, but still, this is a very positive time. So the best remedy for you is that start wearing something green, or carry something green in color with you, maybe a green cloth, small handkerchief, or any kind of green, anything in green you should carry. And you should keep a little bit of dal, that is the lentils, green lentils, green dals by your bedside, 1 kg of it, and then donate it on the Thursday. Keep it on Wednesday night and donate it on Thursday. You don't have to do it every Wednesday, but just once you can do it, because you're a Gemini rising. Saturn is also going to be transiting your 8th house. So take care of your health. For that, I'm giving you this remedy. So you can just donate it next day to anybody who needs it. Also, Venus is going to be also transiting the first house, and that's going to be happening from the 13th of July. So from 13th of July till the 17th of July, we have this Mercury and Venus both in the first house. So very positive time, because Venus has a very friendly relationship with Mercury. So anything to do with children, creativity, investments, travels, all that is going to get triggered up. If you want to send off your children for education, this is a very positive time. Also, there is a possibility that you have to, go for higher education. So this will definitely be positive. Mars and Rahu are in your 11th house, good for investments in case you have to park your funds somewhere. So just plan everything well. It is going to work. And Saturn, when transits through, from the 12th of July onwards, it's going to be in your 8th house. So take care of your health. The health issues that you've had previously, they might not be the same. The intensity will not be the same, but still it is Saturn after all going to your 8th house. So take care of your health. And whenever, Moon touches this zone, it aggravates things. So when Moon is transiting your 8th house, so then this will also be like a Sade Sati phase for 2 quarter days. So take care of your health. I'm giving you a few dates when you have to be a little extra careful, and maybe, you can make decisions also accordingly. At least on the 2nd, 3rd, avoid investments, avoid meeting people, or maybe, when you have to keep your meetings, schedule your meetings, maybe, during the hora, the right kind of hora in the day. The hora you can get from anywhere, that's there on Drik Panchang also. So you can just pick and choose your hora and then plan it. Avoid 7th, 8th also for travels. And for your health purpose also, you have to be extra cautious. You have to file income tax, you have to work through your insurance, you can do that, but take care of your health on the 7th and the 8th specifically, I'm saying. Then 9th and the 7th to the 11th rather, take care of your health. Some travel plans might just, fall apart, or maybe, they don't culminate, or they don't actually happen the way you have planned. So that can also be the triggering point. You might just get aggressive and very irritated during this time. Also avoid 14th, 15th for journeys and for investments. Take care of your health also on the 14th, 15th. Rest, I think, is good enough. Then we have, 27th, 28th, 29th. Now, these 3 dates are also a little precarious as far as your health is concerned, children, connectivity with children, your servants, or the house help, they might just trouble you. So make sure that you are, well prepared for all this. And lastly, it is going to be like on the 30th and 31st, it's going to be very positive in case you want to go in for some change, job change, or you want to pick and choose some project, or you're hiring some people. So this is a very positive time. So do the remedy that I have prescribed. It is definitely going to help you, at least during the before the 17th of July, between 2nd of July to the 17th of July. If you can do that remedy, it's definitely going to work through. It's going to be helpful. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. For Cancer natives, this month, we have Mercury and Venus transiting through your 12th house. So that is something which is not that positive, because they are coming out of the zone where they are very happy in their own zone, but you do have a Panchamahapurusha yoga forming because of Mars, and then after 12th of July because of Saturn also. So the babies born during this time are going to be very, very strong, very powerful, very bold. They will become very bold. And you yourself will be also making some bold decisions during this time. Expenditures on cards, connectivity with overseas people, overseas clients is definitely going to be very positive. In case there is some, job, schedule is going to be very hectic. You have a lot of work in hand. You're not even able to eat food on time, and you're not even able to interact with your own family members during this time. You're very, very busy. Also, Saturn is transiting through your 8th house right now, and it's going to turn retrograde. And it is in retrogression, but it's going to go backwards and demoted in the 7th house, which is very positive for you. Make the best use of it. It's a Sasta Yoga forming again. So this is the time when you will be making major decisions. In case you have to move places, you have to shift out of the place where you're living, or you want to decide about your relationship. This is also the time when you will be very aggressively working through that zone. Maybe you are having a live-in relationship, or you're thinking of, or you're planning to get married. So all that is also going to happen. Though there are very few dates left, for the Muhurta where, you can get married, only few in July. then we don't have any dates till November. So if you are going to be planning to get married, so you should be doing it during this time. Decide, pick and choose what you have to do, the dates also. That is why the Muhurta reading is very essential, if you have to go in for that. And also, this is Sun transiting through your first house. So you will be very emotional, at the same time, very practical. You are going to be very authoritative and egoistic also, just because of your emotions. Do not get carried away and make wrong choices and wrong decisions. Just hear me when I'm making the weeklies. Moon's movement is very essential for you, because Moon is your Lagnesh after all. You are inherently you are very, very emotional. So you might be just making decisions in emotions during this time, especially when you have a new moon in your first house. Sun is going to be there and moon is also going to be there. So you are going to be very, very emotional. You do have a Guru Purnima. Go in for the danams. If you can, just donate to your to the old or the needy or the people in the hospital. You can just go and serve them. So that is definitely going to be very helpful for you. That's a very positive and a very strong remedy for you. The more you give and communicate with people, the better your life gets. So you are a very good teacher. You can be a very good moderator. You are the one who is in between. You want to actually pacify the son and the father. You are the mother. So you are the nurturing one. You will always be there for others to actually sort out things. If there is some fight going on, you are the one who will actually sort it out. You are the one who will pacify everybody. So this is the time, when you are having the sun energy also in your first house. So this will be a very positive time for you to make decisions related to your work, related to your financials also. But do not get carried away, because you can be very emotional also. So in impulse, don't make decisions. And Mars is Digbala here. Mars is transiting through your 10th house, very, very positive. So you're very aggressive your approach towards work is very aggressive. You're really working very hard. And with the authorities, you are having a lot of communication as well. So market might just fall for you. So it means you might lose money. So be careful after the 17th of July, especially. Take care of your financials. Sit tight on your financials, I would suggest. I'm giving you a few dates that you have to make a note of, especially, 6th to the 11th. 6th to the 11th is the time when you can make wrong decisions. Maybe travels might be very cumbersome, or your travel plans are breaking, you're making and then they are not coming through. Also, relationship with the overseas people, clients, or maybe somebody who is already in the hospital, you're seeing, you have to look up, you have to take care. So all that can trigger up during the 6th to the 11th. Make sure that you are making right kind of decisions during this phase, especially. Okay, you might be in impulse, making wrong decisions. You will be very emotional, or maybe you'll be having a lot of mood swings on the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, especially. So now this is the energy where you are emotionally, like what is happening now, you're very nurturing, you're very sociable, you're very caring. But at the same time, there is something which can trigger up, which can just give you some kind of irritation also. Maybe you are thinking that why people are not giving you that kind of attention. So you're craving for that attention during this time. Make sure that you are sound enough to handle these energies. The best remedy is that you should actually help your siblings. Take advice from your siblings. If you don't have, your friends. In lieu of your siblings, your friends, your neighbors, they might come to your rescue. You might seek help and advice from somebody who is going to actually guide you through. So if at all you are having somebody who is younger than you, you should actually take their help. You should take their advice and then go ahead with the decision making. Okay. And also I would suggest from the 26, 27, 28, 20. Okay, 26th to the 30th is the time when you can have some fight or some argument with your own family members, or mother's health can suffer during this time if you have your mother alive. Sorry to say that. But if you don't, then please understand that it is about the people who are around you, your sister, your brother, or maybe somebody who is very close to you. It's not necessarily about your mother only, because somebody has asked me, so I have to add all these things into it. For loans, for litigation, for anything, related to the negatives or the health issues and all, you have to be extra careful during this time. Do not get carried away. Do not make decisions related to these areas during these dates. Rest, I think everything is fine. Only on the 17th, 18th, 19th, you can have some ego clashes with people also. So make sure that you take care of the mental bent. Okay, do the remedy and you'll be definitely feeling better. Okay, donate something in red if you can. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. For Leo natives, Sun is going to be in your 11th house till the 15th of this month of July. And then it's going to be transiting through the Cancer zodiac from the 16th of July till the 17th of August. It's going to be in your in your second house, in your 12th house, and it's going to be now moving ahead towards its own zone. So right now, this month, because it's your Lagnesh in the 11th house, make decisions related to your work, related to your financials. This is the time when you can enhance your financials, because you're having a Pancha Mahapurusha yoga related to Venus. That is because of Venus in the Taurus sign. So that is called the Malavya yoga, and Sasa yoga because of Saturn. Saturn is going to be in your 7th house till the 12th of July. Then it goes backwards and moves into the 6th house zone. So here, what is happening in your horoscope? Sun is in the 12th house for the rest of the month. So 16 to the end of the month, you have to be extra careful about your travels. Authorities might be having some complications, or there will be something to do with your relationship with the overseas clients, overseas people, overseas friends. There is something which is like stopping you from collaborating with others, or the external forces are stopping you. You want to do it, but people are not able to during the sun's transiting through the Dusthana, that is the 12th house. See, any planet transiting through the Dusthanas is not supposed to give good results. Definitely depending on your personal chart, how is it interacting, so the intensity might vary. But Dusthanas are Dusthanas. Any planet going there will be getting aggravated, will be feeling quite in the last sign of the natural zodiac, as you know, the last house of the natural zodiac. So this is the emotional sign. So you want to seclude yourself, or maybe there can be some defamation you have to go through. Maybe you are not able to convey you want to convey to others. You're getting emotional, but people are misunderstanding you. You want to seclude yourself, you want to isolate yourself, you want to meditate, you want to spend more time on rejuvenation during the sun transiting through the 12th house of yours. But at the same time, you are not in a position to make decisions wisely. You are the leader, you're the authority. So that is the reason you're making decisions very emotionally, and you're losing out on the projects, or the people around you, they are not able to understand you. So that's what is the sun's energy in your 12th house going to be. Venus is going to be transiting, Mercury is going to be transiting out of your Taurus sign, and they both will be in the Gemini sign. Mercury for long, of course. Venus is going to be there as well from the 13th of July till the 7th of August. So this is going to be very positive time. Positive for your financial growth, because you have your 10th lord in the 11th house and second lord also conjunct there. So this is going to give you that positive energy towards growth, financials, change of job, change of profession, portfolio change, communication, marketing, education, banking, anything related to these zones. They're going to be really doing well. They're going to flourish. Jupiter is turning retrograde in your 8th house by the end of the month. So this is positive for you. Saturn is moving backwards towards your 6th house. You will be doing something related to your litigation, disease. You have to be actually working through all these zones. You have to actually take care of your health when Saturn is transiting your 6th house. Jupiter moving backwards is positive for you. because it's coming out of the 8th house zone. Any planet in the 8th house is going to give negative results related to its own significations. So you might be having complications with the father figure or the husband or the people who are holding that kind of authority, or they are teachers, they are your own gurus, so you're not having that kind of interaction with them, or they're having some health issues, they're going through some health issues. So now is the time when you will be actually, when Jupiter turns retrograde on the 29th of July, you will be feeling the positive energy of this side. The health of the guru, your father, that's going to improve. Saturn in the 6th house, any planet, in the Upchaya Sthana, like 3, 6, 10, 11 is considered to be good. The Papa Graha especially. So this is the time when you should, but it's in retrogression. So you should be actually making decisions very wisely. Don't procrastinate. Eat right food, because Saturn is cold food. So when Saturn is transiting through in retrogression, its zone, own zone, so this might give you inclination to eat hot food now, because it's behaving like Mars now. Saturn retrograde means Mars. Jupiter retrograde means Venus. Mercury retrograde means Mars. Venus retrograde means Jupiter. So it's like that kind of energy right now. So you will be making decisions related to your marriage, related to your partnership. You might be starting some new startups. You'll be handling financials very well. Student natives are going to be doing well. They're going to be traveling. They're going to be going in for education this month. Very positive. The only negative point is that you might be having problems and complications while traveling. So make sure that you plan your travels well. Don't apply for PR, don't apply for green card or any GC or anything which is, related to the paperwork. You might not be doing it rightly. So you have to actually do something very carefully if you are supposed to do it, because there is no hard and fast rule that you don't have to do it. It's about your personal chart, of course. If you have to do it, you have to do it. But Ketu is transiting your 3rd house. It's about the communication. You're being very, very secluded, isolated. You're not able to communicate well. People are not able to understand you well. Your siblings, your neighbors, your core circle that you move around in. Travel plans might fall apart. So short journeys might be cumbersome. All this is seen from the 3rd house. Servants might be giving you troubles off and on. So make sure, or servants or the colleagues or the junior staff, they are not supportive of you. All those energies are going to happen. And then, two Pancha Mahapurusha yogas are breaking. Venus is also leaving the zone, and Saturn is also leaving the Kendra. So you are right now in a good position. So you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your job. You might be having some anxiety at the place of work, a lot of workload. So selling of property is becoming difficult. Buying of property is becoming very difficult as well. 17th of July onwards, you have to be very, very careful about your financials, about purchasing of anything which is very, very heavy investment. So take care of your financials this month. And I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note of the dates also. 3rd, 4th, 5th, take care of your health. Don't make decisions related to your financials. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Now, these are the dates when you will have to go through some kind of allegation. People might, you're saying something, you're conveying something, but people are not taking it correctly. There is a lot of misunderstanding that you can go through. Travels, creativity during this time might increase, or you are going to be meeting your guru, your father. The connection with father is not happening, or it's not a good connectivity that you are feeling about. So this might just give health issue to your father also during this time especially. So make sure that you take care of these energies as well. A good time for change of job, good time of connecting with the authorities from the 10th to the 12th. 10th to the 12th, yes. 10th to the 12th is a good time. And also for investments, 13th to the 16th, connecting with your authorities, influential people, politicians, friend circle, all that is going to trigger up during this time. Some party you are going to be throwing and you're going to be enjoying. 13th to the 16th is a good time for you. Not a good time, 17th to the 19th for investments, for overseas journeys, for investments overseas, collaborations, avoid these 3 days for you. And travels will be there from the 17th, 18th, 19th. There will be travels, but it is like, you might be spending little extra. You have to pay little extra, for the comfort that you are looking for. Rest of the dates are good for you. I think if you have to make any decisions related to your financials, you can take on the 24th, 25th, 26th also. It might be a little slow, but yeah, you will be making decisions related to that as well. 27th to the 30th. Now, these are the dates I'm giving you, which are not good for your short journeys, for communicating with people, any kind of major presentation, or you have to talk to some seniors, some authorities. Not a good period. Avoid. If you can defer it, it's perfect. Otherwise, if you have to, then you should be actually doing the remedy, have a little bit of jaggery and go. Jaggery is good. So if you will consume a little bit of jaggery when you're going for a meeting, before that, it'll be positive for you. It'll minimize the negative impact. Or you can chant in the morning 108 times, Om Ghrini Suryaye Namah Om. So I think I can write it for you. Om Ghrini Suryaye Namah Om 408 times. Okay, this is how I do the readings also when I do. So you have to just chant Om Ghrini Suryaye Namah Om. Om Ghrini Suryaye Namah Om. Om Ghrini Suryaye Namah Om. Chant it for 108 times. It is really a very powerful chant. And if you do it, it's definitely going to help you also. Okay. So this is what is for Leo, and let's move on to the next sign. That is, Virgo. For Virgo natives, you have a very strong yoga, which is forming the Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga, Hansa Yoga, which is in your 7th house. So as far as your relationship is concerned, things have become a little better with the outside world. It's not necessarily with your partner, with your spouse only. It's about the outside world. The partner is having some health issues though, rough speech, but at the same time, this is definitely very good for your bonding with the person. If you want to get married, if you want to start any kind of new businesses, this is a very positive time. Also, Mercury is going to be from the 2nd of July onwards till the 17th of July, going to be forming a Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga as well, because Mercury is going to be in your Kendra. It's going to be here. So this is definitely very good for your workplace, the culture at the workplace, communication at the workplace. Creative energies are going to be very strong. You're going to be maybe speaking very well, all the lectures or this or whatever, you have to deliver a speech or something, presentation. Very positive time. This definitely is a month for you, I would say, because after this, it's Mercury's transit through 11th house also is very positive for you. So 2 consecutive transits, very good. Even Venus is going to be transiting through your 10th house. So it's good for your job change in case you are thinking of already. So this will trigger those factors. And in case you are thinking of starting your own business, very positive again. Saturn is also going to be leaving your 6th house and transiting your 5th. So student natives will be doing well. They are going to be starting some new, or maybe they'll be changing the line of their education, going for some other, you're going to be planning some higher education. So this is a very positive time. Also, Venus is your positive graha. It's your luck lord. It's going to be conjunct this Mercury for a couple of days. So make the best use of from the 13th of July till the 17th of July, especially. This is the time when you will be having your luck by your side as well. Bhagya Udaya, as we say. So if you want to take the help of your luck, So related to good things, of course, you can go in for investments, you can go in for education, you can do for others. Is definitely very good for making a team and starting a new project. If at all you have been waiting for a new project to launch, you can do that during this time as well. Rahu and Mars are transiting your 8th house, Ketu in the 2nd. Mind your tongue, don't lose your temper, take care of your health. There are certain energies which are actually giving you, emitting negativity also along with it. Like, you are going to be having some arguments often with your siblings, with your neighbors, or something, to do with your, your own network that you are moving around in. So this is something that you have to be a little extra careful about. But yes, definitely positive for investment purpose and for stocks, shares also. This Rahu Mars energy is going to be giving you good results, because looking at your 11th house from there. I'm giving you few dates. Just make sure that you are careful and do the decision making accordingly. Second, third are the 2 dates when you have to avoid arguing with people, investing somewhere. Maybe somebody's advising you not to, and you do, then this is not the time. And also avoid on the, like, if you have to go in for some some house change, or you have to buy something where documentation is required, so avoid 6th, 7th also. Okay, just avoid 6th and the 7th. Rest of the dates are good to go. Yeah, 12th, 13th also, you have to take care of your health. You might just have some problems related to your lower abdominal region, or some skin related or blood related issue. So get it examined. Don't ignore it. Okay. And I think 18th, 19th, expenditures on card, maybe some gadgets you'll be buying. So that is something which can lead to extra expenditures. And 22nd also is not good. 22nd is not good for your health and investments and education. If you have to start off. Aquarius, Capricorn. Yeah. So I think rest of the dates are good to go. So if you want to convey somebody you're dating, that you want to propose, it's all Mercury and Venus both. So that's a good time from the 13th of July to the 17th of July. That's a good time for communicating, and conveying your mind, your feelings to the other person. Okay. And remedy, I think what you can do is, what remedy should I give you? Donate something in red on Tuesdays. Donate. Your Mars will get better. Okay, because Mars is in the 8th house. So you need to pacify these planets right now. So do the Hanuman Chalisa. That's very good for you. Do the Ganesha chant. Om Gan Ganapataye Namo Namaha Om. 108 times. Do the chants at the same time when you're starting it. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Foreign travels, yeah, you can do. Somebody's asking, what about the foreign travels for Virgo Ascendant in July? For you, you can do it. The foreign journeys are on cards. Let me see. Just a sec. Let me see. Sun is going to be here. Foreign travels. Saturn is going to be looking after 12th of July. If you want to plan something after 12th of July. Okay. And avoid 20th, 21st to 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Avoid. Okay, for travels also. Avoid these days. Plan well. Of course, you have to see your personal chart also, how is it? Because these are very general videos, general predictions. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So if you do the timestamp someone, so just don't do it from there, do it from here. So let's do it. Okay. Okay, so for Libra natives, you are having two Panchamahaparusha yoga forming this month. One being Ruchaka yoga because of Mars in your Kendra. Saturn is going to be in your Kendra as well, the yoga Karagraha. So that is going to be from the 12th of July onwards in the Kendra. So this is actually, a very positive time for you. In case you have to go in for proposing someone, you want to start up a new business, if you want to strike a balance between the love life and your work life, so this is the time when you will be doing it also. Saturn is going to be in your Kendra. See, there's a lot of maleficence attached to your Kendras. Rahu is there, Ketu is there, Saturn is there, Mars is there. Alongside, you have the Pancha Mahapurusha yoga is also forming. For the baby especially, it works. Babies born during this time, they're going to be having a lot of energies, they're going to be very spiritually inclined, they'll be workaholics, and they'll be innovative also. So this is all applicable to you as well. So this is something when you have a negative planet transiting through, so you should utilize it and make it towards positive. So you should actually start anything which you have not been able to from a long time during this phase. This month, it's positive. Also, Mars and Mercury and Venus are also going to be exiting from your 8th house. Luck is by your side. That is also very positive. And Venus and Mercury are friends. So you are going to be traveling, you're going to be making plans, some bigger picture, education, overseas journeys, collaborations, all that is going to be very helpful. You might be writing papers, or maybe you're going to be filling up the forms, or you're going to be filing your PR, GC, anything you have to do, you should be doing from the 2nd of July to the 17th of July. That's very positive. Even when Mercury is transiting through your Kendra in the 10th house, that is also going to be giving you very positive results in the latter half of the month. And Venus is well positioned. Venus is going to be in your trinal house, and that's going to be from the 13th of July till the 7th of August. So you have to maybe going out with your partner, planning your foreign trips, all that is definitely going to be positive. Just take care of your health by the end of the month, because Jupiter is turning retrograde and it's moving towards the 5th house zone. So children's health, you have to take care. If you're planning any child birth, so this is also going to happen during this end of, like last week of the month. So in case you have to plan. So that is something which is evident. And Sun is also going to be transiting out of your 9th and is going to be in your 10th house. See, 10th house is the house of authority also, name and fame, work, how your chemistry and bonding is with others. So you can enhance and build, because Sun is going to be Digbala here. And we have a lot of emotional bent of mind also during this time. So I think you should utilize this time to make decisions related to your work, your workplace, your projects, which are lying pending. So you should be completing. Any kind of influential people you have to meet, you should be meeting during this month. And you should actually be working on changing of job also during this time. You will be getting that kind of, that kind of avenues are going to open. So this is definitely very positive. Saturn is going to be in a right opposite the Sun, and you're going to be feeling those hot and cold kind of an energy, from the home front. You'll be getting a lot of cold responses because you're working a lot and you're not able to devote more time. So you have to be prepared for that also. But yes, you're planning to buy some house, selling of the house, buying and purchasing of vehicle, all that you can be doing during this transit. Mars is also looking at your 10th house. Sun is going to be there. So there's a lot of energy in the 10th house zone. So you are going to be completing your projects. You're going to be planning some onward journeys. You're going to be actually looking at the bigger picture now. Bigger projects in hands, overseas clientele, collaborations, all that is going to be definitely happening. And these general predictions, of course. So the remedy that I can give you is you should be chanting Shani chants. Because it's a Kantaka Shani for you. It's also called the Dhataya. So it's Ardha Ashtama Shani, because it is half of the 8th house, so 4th house. So you have to actually start donating something related to your you know, you can donate something related to your shani, you know, something in black clothes. And also you can, you know, chant shani chants, Om Sham Shanishcharaye Namaha Om, that you can do. Or you can actually enhance your Venus. You can wear a gemstone if at all you can. So you should wear a white sapphire, 4.5 rati, you know, that is the carats. If you can wear in your ring finger, right hand, working hand, actually, right hand or left hand, whichever is your working hand. So you should be doing that as well. You should be more spiritually inclined right now, you know, and also look after yourself, you know, how you, about your looks, take care of your looks, because Ketu is in your first house. So you might not be getting a chance to even comb your hair. So you have to spend more time on your looks as well. Look good, take care of your body, cleanliness, and all that. You have to be extra careful. And now I'm giving you the dates that you have to be planning everything accordingly. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Now, this is the time when you have to be extra careful about your travels. If you are planning travels, then you should be actually taking good care of, you know, your belongings and your travel plans and your passport and your visa, and everything has to be in a proper place. Has to be proper. Okay, and 5th, 6th, 7th is a good time for change of place, or some change of job, elevation at the workplace. Appreciation can be there, you know, from the people at workplace. You're going to be meeting some female counterpart, and that's going to be helping you. Buying and purchasing of a vehicle is on cards from the 5th to the 7th. That's also very positive. 8th, 9th, you will get connected with your friends. 10th, 11th, 12th. Now, this is the time when there will be expenditures on buying something for your, maybe, you know, girlfriend or your mother or your sister, someone who is your, irrespective of your own gender, but you will be doing for the female counterparts at home, or in your friend circle, maybe, you know, during this time. 13th, 14th, 15th, very good time for what? For pursuing anything in like meditation, vipassana, or anything which is giving you that kind of you know, clarity. So what do you do? How you can do that? You know, you need to have focus. So build that focus during this time. It's definitely going to help you. And relationship, you know, work on your relationship. There can be some argument that you can have on the 13th, 14th, 15th with your partner. 16th, 17th, 18th, 16th, 17th, 18th is the time for investments, for working through your financials. You will be inclined towards more of, you know, how you can go in for enhancing your funds, your investment, how you can plan. So all that is going to happen on the 16th, 17th, 18th, and it will expand also. Forming a connectivity with your own people is also quite likely. 19th, 20th, 21st. Now, these are very good for writing any papers, short journeys, forming connections with your neighbors, siblings. Good time for that as well. 22nd, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd is good for buying vehicles, old vehicles. Maybe you will buy some old vehicle, you will buy. 24, 25, 26 is good for children, for forming connection with your partner, new romance. You will be very romantic. Physical intimacy is on cards, and you will be actually forming that kind of connection also. 27, 28, 29th is the time to follow a strict regime. Maybe you are going to be gymming, you're going to be joining some fitness regime, or you're going to be taking up a diet plan, looking after yourself. And also you can go in for some loans also during this time. Maybe you have to repay your loans, or you want to borrow some money. So this is also a positive time. 27, 28, 29. 30th, 31st is the time when you can be a little aggressive with your partner, in your relationship with your business partner. So make sure that you take care of your speech, how you convey things to others. Okay, so this is it for the Libra natives. Let's move on to the next one, that is Scorpio. Little tired. Okay, I'll complete the video, don't worry. Okay, so for Scorpio natives, you have Saturn transiting through your Kendra. Okay, it's a Kantaka Shani, Ardha Ashtama, and also forming a Sasa Yoga. That is a Panchamahapurush Yoga. One of the Panchamahapurush Yogas is forming for you till the 12th of July. Now, in this case, you know, your Lagnesh is in the 6th house. You must take care of your health. You might be going in for some litigation, loans during this time. Take care of your health. Anything happens, don't ignore. It might just aggravate. So something which is not visible. So you have to be extra careful about your health during this time. Jupiter is also turning retrograde and moving towards your 4th house. Good for buying property. You are thinking of any kind of change. So this is going to bring that change. Good for overseas journeys, marriage, investments, insurance, inheritance. Just give me a moment. Okay, so good time for doing anything related to these zones. Also, you have Venus also forming a Panchamahapurush Yoga till the 13th of July. Then it moves into the 8th house of yours. Mercury is also going to be transiting the 8th house, and Venus is also going to be leaving your Kendra. So till the time Venus is here, you will have a very good relationship with your partner. You will be favorites of others around you. You will be recognized, name and fame. You're doing things which you want to, and you're going to be attaining that kind of satisfaction. But when Venus is going out of this zone, that is the Lord of the 7th transiting through the 8th house. So you have to take care of your partner's health. You have to take care of your financials, your insurance, your inheritance. There can be complications here and there. But at the same time, when Mercury is transiting your 8th house, it can aggravate all these things on the other side. Like it will be helpful for you, but take care of your skin, take care of your skin ailments in case you're having any kind of problems and complications in the lower abdomen. Don't ignore. Go in for the checkups, go in for the detailed checkups rather than ignoring. There is somebody who is hospitalized, you're going to be looking up during this month. There can be some complications while traveling. Ketu is in your 12th house. It's good for your spiritual growth, meditation. It enhances all those also. It gives suddenness. Suddenly you will plan some marriage, you know, a wedding. You'll attend a wedding, or you will plan you unplanned journeys also. It will give you in the 12th house. So if it is unplanned, it's better for you. In fact, it can lead to health issues to your partner. So take care of your partner's health during this month. And also investments might be a little, difficult for you to make money. You know, you have to be extra careful about your investments also during this month. But overall, I think it is positive because you have a Saturn going backwards in the 3rd house, which gives you courage and decision making in the areas where you could not. And maybe selling of the property on cards, you'll get good price. And Jupiter is also going to be turning retrograde in Pisces. So this will also be good for children, progeny, also for creative abilities of yours, because Jupiter is behaving like a Venus now in retrogression. So it is good for arts, creativity, childbirth, marriage, romance. You can start something new, some new startup. Also, it is looking at your 9th house. So travel plans will be definitely materializing during this time. Okay. Now I'm giving you a few dates and alongside, I must tell you what remedy you should be doing. See, you should be wearing something in whites often. Maybe you can keep a small piece of cloth, you know, or maybe a handkerchief, plain handkerchief in your pocket. You can carry it when you're, you know, going out. Or you can also, if you want to donate, you should donate something in white, something in browns, anything related to that. Okay. Now I'm giving you a few dates, like 2nd to the 5th. Sorry, 2nd to the 5th is the time when you can have some argument with your partner. So make sure that you are not going overboard. It is also a good time to get involved physically, you know, with your partner. But at the same time, it's something which will lead to arguments ultimately. So you have to strike a balance here. Also, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Okay, from the 6th to the 11th. 6th to the 11th is the time when you can have some health issues, or your partner can have some health issues. You'll be very communicative. You can be very aggressive also. You can just hurt others during this time. So don't say anything that hurt others so much that those people just walk away from your life. So make sure that you take care of your emotions during this time. 12, 13, 14, 15 is a good time for travels, for planning your bigger picture, what do you want to do in future. Also, you have to take care of your father's health during this time. 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. From 16th to the 20th is a good time for changing your job. Workplace is a heavenly place for you. You'll be really doing well. Name and fame on cards as well. Too much of energy is there to complete the tasks. 21st till the 25th. 21st till the 25th is the time that you will be, maybe you can have some kind of argument with your own friends, the social circle that you move around in. You will be throwing a party, maybe, during this time. You'll be meeting up with your people, with your folks, with your friends, with your family. So this is good. Simultaneously, it is not good for unnecessary dragging the conversation. So just lie low. I think you should not just take it further on. Okay. 26, 27, 20 till the 30th. 26 till the 30th is the time there can be some expenditures. You might visit a temple or a religious place, and you are charitable. Maybe you should be doing that charity, if at all you want your transits to be good. You have to be charitable. You can get someone married. You can help somebody with that marriage, in the wedding. You can serve them, or you can give some gifts which are really, required. So help someone. So that is what this looks like. And lastly, from the 31st onwards till the 5th, this is the time when you will be making decisions related to your work, related to your good time for making any thing related to your education. So that's very positive. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Okay. For Sagittarius natives, this month you're having your Jupiter in the Kendra. Okay. Mercury is also transiting through your Kendra. Very positive time. Positive for what? You can purchase property, you can invest, you can go in for a wedding, if you want to plan a live-in relationship, if you want to have a conversation with somebody, somebody who is dealing with what you like, related to your business, you want to start up something. Very positive time. There is a lot of energy in you, which is going to be very positive. Channelize this energy and utilize this time. You are going to be selling property, buying a vehicle. So this month is the month when you should be taking a call, especially till the 17th of July. Very, very positive. If you want to propose to that person you have been dating from a long time and you could not, so do it. This is the time. And also take care of your speech with the children. The children need some attention. You are getting aggressive, or they are getting aggressive towards you. Their approach is not right. So that you have to set right. That's something which is actually going to be giving you some complications. In your relationship also, you can be very aggressive, physically, you're going to be not having this is not going to be a very deep kind of a relationship. It's going to be a very superficial and a very much related to only physical, till that boundary only. You can, depending on your personal chart, of course. If there is a planet in this zone in the 5th house, and Mars and Rahu are also transiting here, there will be a lot of confusion whether you want to be in this relationship, whether you want to part ways. Even children, the student natives might be getting confused as to what subjects they should take. So all that is because of your Rahu Mars energy in your 5th house. And also you should be not taking that path where you want to go in for the leaving your righteousness, and you want to make quick bucks, and you just take any path. path to make money. Don't do that. You can be very secluded and isolated from your own friend circle, the people around you. So the best remedy for you is to get connected with people more. And if you are into research, you can be doing very well. You can be a very research oriented, like that's a remedy also. Get into the details, then you will get the results. You will be able to quit your karma also. See, there is always a karma attached to your, the sixth house. Sixth house will decide what exactly you are supposed to do. So it's very good if you are involved in any kind of marketing business, trade, commerce, financial. So this is definitely going to be your prarabdha. So you should be actually going in for anything related to your sixth house energies. So any sports activity, if you want to perform, if you are a sports person, or if you want to go in for anything to do with your financials, you're into investments. So this is actually the month which will give you that growth also. Jupiter is going to be turning retrograde by the end of the month, which is your Lagnesh and your fourth lord. So take care of your relationship, how your bonding is with your own people around you. You should not be having any kind of complications or misunderstandings. Sort it out, okay? Because it's a retrograde Jupiter after all. And Sun is also going to be leaving your seventh house, will be transiting your eighth. Whenever Sun is in the eighth house, this part of the month, during this part of the year, especially, when it is in the eighth house, you might make mistakes, or you will have complications with the authorities. Paper filing might just be, not favorable, or maybe there will be some silly mistakes that you can commit. You can go very emotional about your work, about the people around you as well. So make sure that you are doing everything meticulously, practically, whether it is correct or not. All that you have to make the decision. Don't make decisions in impulse, because Rahu energy is looking at your first house and your fifth house, ninth house as well. It's in the fifth house. From the fifth house is looking at your ninth as well. So take care of your father's health as well. Okay. I'm giving you a few dates. See, the remedy that I can suggest for you is to be more charitable also during this time. Okay, it will be helpful. And the rest of the remedies I've already given you. So the dates that you have to follow are, see, this is the time, especially from the 2nd of July till the 24th of August. This can lead to, your too much of expenditures, especially on your, maybe you're writing some material, you're writing some paper, a PhD or something, or anybody in the hospital that you have to actually spend money on. Or the best would be that you yourself go and do some kind of dhanam, in the temple, or in the in some religious place, or in the hospital, or students, or children who are orphan. So to the orphanage, you can go and donate. You can serve, that is what you should be doing, rather than just in cash. You should be helping others in kind. That is something you should be doing, rather than, just giving away the money and that's just getting rid of it. Don't do that. The best remedy is to go and help others physically, serve others. That'll be good for you. I think rest of the dates are good. And just take care of your health during the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 12th to the 16th. Just look after your health. Maybe, stay away from a water body. So that will be good for you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this is the month when Saturn is going to be moving backwards and coming to your first house. Now, coming to the first house might make you get very cold towards others, indifferent towards others, or the approach is very aggressive. See, retrograde planets, to study retrograde planets is a difficult aspect of astrology, because they're so erratic. Sometimes their speeds will be slowing down, sometimes they'll be stationary, sometimes they'll be moving forward. So that is something which is going to happen to this Saturn. It's going to go stationary. So it is stationary in your second house. So this is the house of financials, family, food. You might be having inclination to have cold food more, which you should not. Then you're spoiling your Saturn. So when Saturn is transiting after the 12th of July, your first house, so this will take you more deeply involved in your work. You will be more focused on changing the job. You're changing the job, changing the place, getting more involved in the work, and you might become very workaholic also. You're more inclined towards doing the job, finishing it off now. You have that kind of energy and aggression also. So this is positive. Mars and Rahu are also in the Kendra. Saturn is also going to be in the Kendra. Ketu's already. So there's a lot of maleficence attached to this Kendras. So any decisions related to property, related to your spouse, your partner, you have to be really careful. You have to read the papers well. You have to decide only after, thinking about it several times. Only then make a decision, because Mars is with Rahu after all, and Mars exalts in Capricorn, remember. So when Mars is transiting the fourth house, it is Karko Bhavna Shai, because it's in own zone. Sasya Yoga is going to be forming, Luchaka Yoga is forming. Because of this Rahu Ketu energy only, there's a problem, no? Otherwise, it's a very good transit. Mars in the fourth house gives you a property also, making decisions related to your mother, related to your family, shifting of the place where you are. That is any which ways on cards in case you have to move out. But you should have a job in hand. Only then leave this job. Your personal chart definitely is on the topmost thing. You don't have to just take a decision based on this, only the transits. But yes, Ketu is in your 10th house, so you are not getting that kind of recognition that you're wanting. You're not maybe getting that kind of results that you're expecting. Go back and hear the summary part. I've given the dates there, so you will get to know what exactly is happening and why is it happening. So here you must actually look after your health this month. You should take care of your communication with the people around you, which is definitely going to be in your favor. But taking loans, taking medication, overly getting involved in medication, that's not advisable. You can go in for Ayurveda, you can go in for herbal medication, you can have potion, but there will be skin allergies that you can go through. So take care of all those areas. Otherwise, it is a good transit for you. And also Saturn is going to be in this sign of Capricorn till the next year. So your Lagnesh is feeling little uncomfortable in the first house. So just give it a boost by chanting Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha. Om. Say Om towards the end. Lastly, you have to. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is, one second. Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Saturn is going to be leaving this zone and will be transiting through your 12th house. So you have to be taking care of your journeys, how you respond to people around you. You might seclude yourself completely, or there is somebody in the hospital you're going to be looking up, or your health is not good yourself. So all these can happen depending on your personal chart. I'm not specifying on these things as per your personal chart. Of course, I can't do it. It's not possible. Jupiter is turning retrograde in your second house and will be moving towards the first. So this might give you a weight gain. So take care of your health. It is also quite likely that your partner gains weight also. And this will give you financial growth, of course. Any which ways, this is definitely positive because your Dhanabhava Lord is in the second house. Till this 22nd of July, very positive time. You have two Sasya Yogas, two Mahapurusha Yogas forming, Venus, Malavya Yoga, and Saturn, Sasya Yoga. So this is good for the babies born during this time. It is going to enhance their skills, in future they will be having multiple skills. So all that is because of this yogas which are forming. Very good for purchasing property, selling of property, buying a land. In lieu of that, you're buying a land, quite likely. You can have troubles in foreign journeys. You can have troubles with Rahu and Mars transiting through your third house. Definitely you can. So you have to be very careful about your communication with your siblings, neighbors, the family on the whole, and your uh, older siblings also, and your friends. Okay. So you have to be taking care of all these areas. But yes, this is very positive time for progeny sake, for childbirth, and for loans, litigation. You will get a lot of relief as well. Okay. And Ketu is in your ninth house. Take care of your father's health. If you have your, if sorry to say, if you don't have your father, then it is about your guru, about the elderly people at home or in your vicinity, at the place of work, your bosses. So you have to have that kind of connection and the bonding, build it. It's going to be helpful. Travel plans might be a little cumbersome, so make sure that you are well equipped, with your everything is planned well. Only then you should be taking it up. See, Saturn is going to be in your first house till the 12th of July. So this is definitely very positive because it's this Sasi Yoga forming. For the babies, especially born during this time, they'll be feeling the results even more. But yes, you are also going to be, investing more time in your workplace. Then Saturn is going to be in your 12th house, so expenditure on cards. Maybe you will be buying some electric gadget, and then just maybe you will say sorry about it. You will say sorry to your parents, maybe, if you're buying on their expenditures. Okay. And Venus and Mercury are going to be in your fifth house. Very good time for initiation of any romance, proposing that person that you're dating. Also creativity, something to do with the banking, journalism, publishing, writing, speech, anything related to learning a language. All that is Mercury. So Mercury is in dignity in the trine, and Mercury is and Venus, they are very friendly to the Saturn. Venus is a yoga karagraha after all. So whatever decisions you have to make during this month, you should be making maybe after. See, both the whole month is good for you because Mercury is well positioned. Saturn is going to be back and forth. So Saturn is going to be in your first house. So you might become very detached and very aggressive also, or maybe you will be very low, and cold towards people. It's said that you are very indifferent towards people. Okay. So this is what, and I'm giving you few dates, and the remedy for you is do the Shani chant, Om Sham Shanishcharaye Namah Om, 108 times. Do it in the evening. Evening you start, and then do it regularly in the evening after sunset. So that is good remedy for you. Maintain good cordiality, maintain cordiality with your siblings, and in your at your workplace also you have to have that kind of chemistry and bonding with the people around you, because you can go very aggressive in your speech during this time. So the best remedy is, and you'll be making decisions boldly with Mars in the third house. But yes, you have to be very calm at the place of work. There are people who are conspiring against you. You have to be really careful because Saturn is going to be in your 12th house. It leads to conspiracy also. Okay. So I'm giving you the remedy I have given you, and the date I can give you. Yes, the dates would be for you. Taurus. See, if you want to buy property, you should be doing it between 2nd to the 5th. That's a good time. For childbirth, I would suggest if you want to conceive, 6th to the 11th is not conducive as far as transit position is concerned. If you have a balancing factor in your natal chart, definitely it is possible. So major decisions, please don't make based on these transit videos. Also, from the 21st till the 25th, this is not a favorable time for investments or for travels. Also, maybe you're planning something, some new projects. So this is not the time. So don't get involved or don't indulge yourself. There can be some scandal also we can hear during this period. So make sure that you take care. All right. Coming to the next sign, which is the last one, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, this Jupiter is in your first house and it's going to be retrograding in the end of the month, 29th of July. So this is very positive time for you because Jupiter is in your first house. Mercury is also going to be in the Kendra. So there are two yogas forming. One is the Hamsa Yoga and the other one is the Bhadra Yoga. In the Kendras, when the Panchamahapurushaya Yoga is being formed, it is a very good time for the babies born during this time, especially. But alternatively, if we see for the people who are running through the Dasha of Mercury and Jupiter, they will feel the impacts also in a positive manner. So very good time for purchasing of property, getting involved in any kind of major investments, travels, journeys, communicating with people at the place of work, your bosses, seniors, connections with the influential people is also on cards. Just take care of your mother's health. Okay. Otherwise, it is very good for making decisions related to your financials also and overseas journeys also for the student natives. Mars is looking at your fifth house. So this might lead to some aggression in your relationship and bonding with the partner also. There can be that you have intimate relationship and you go aggressive in that, you go overboard in that. You're very emotionally attached to your partner also during this time. You're going to be planning your stay with the person, whether you want to be with this person or you want to leave, or you are going to be shifting to your partner. You will be along with the partner, you're moving into the same apartment. That can also happen. And Ketu is in your 8th house, so take care of your lower abdominal region. It's transiting there. You're feeling those health issues also. And Saturn is going to be in your 11th house, which is positive. But it can, and matured friends, your friends will come to your rescue. But Saturn, after the 12th of July, transits through your 11th. Do hear the dates I've given in the beginning part. Saturn is going to be in your 11th house. So this is the time when you will be very sensibly going in for investments. You'll be thinking of what is right for you, what is which direction you should go to. And your friends are, or the social circle you move around in, you should seek help from them. They're definitely going to be coming to your rescue and they're going to be helping you out also. So the best would be that you plan everything very well after the 12th of July. Because before that, there can be somebody in the hospital you have to look up, or some expenditures on travels which are not fruitful. There can be some fruitless journeys that you can be involved in, or you're just unnecessary traveling. So connect to the divine during this time. This is the right time to do so. In case you have to plan anything, just do it very, very carefully. And related to your health, I would say that you should not ignore that. Your partner's health also you have to take care of. Your speech you have to take care of. You can become a compulsive liar during this time. So hold on to yourself. Just keep a constant check, because this is something you can always improve on. You can work on yourself. This is not something that you can't. You can leave the righteous path and you can just go haywire in your investments, in your financials, how you can make money out of money. You want quick money, so you can do anything. With Rahu energy in the second house, you can do that. You're supposed to draw a line here. Let the Jupiter energy overpower this Rahu energy. Okay, when Jupiter is turning retrograde, that's the time when you have to be extra careful about your health, about your personality, about the people around you, how you handle them, how you deal with them. Okay. Ketu gives suddenness in the 8th house, so take care of your financials, inheritance. Maybe you get some inheritance, insurance, other people's money. And also you should be going in for some donations for sure, something in black in color, or to the disabled, if you can just go and serve. That is the best remedy for you. Okay. Now I'm giving you a few dates that you have to be a little extra cautious about. That is from 6th to the 11th. 6th to the 11th, you have to be a little extra cautious about purchasing of property, buying a vehicle, travels, connecting with your family, getting aggressive there. So you can, maybe you're working from home during this time and you are having some kind of problems with and complications at home because of that. Okay. And also take care during these 26th to the 30th. Take care of your health even more. This is the time you have to be extra cautious about. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants or the moon signs or the Dasha Lord, as I said. So I hope I have covered all the questions. I can see the questions on the screen. So in case there is anything in particular related to this video, please do mention, and your comments definitely I'll be waiting for. They mean a lot to me. I do read all of them and I try to respond back also whenever I get time. So do get in touch with my team in case you are looking for a reading for the month of August, because July is all sold out. June, of course, is over. So stay blessed, everyone. Have a great July. Om Tat Sat.